Hello, everybody. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Juan. Hello, Coyote. And hello, Historian, if you're still here. Great to see all of you pop in right away. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. I have changed a few things. I got rid of it's like a decorative barn. I put a shed here to store some stuff. I put, what is this? Salad fertilizer? I haven't bought it yet. Yeah, salad fertilizer. And then this only stores seed or mineral feed. I see a little landscaping I have to do there. So I have no place to put lime or herbicide. So lime I just have to keep in the wagon, and herbicide I'll probably just get a weeder right now. True. I am working on that. I got the video I started, and then I started doing AI songs today. But I just gotta finish the intro. But yeah. You make a very good point. So yeah, no way to store herbicide or lime right now. So lime is the only thing I really have to worry about if I get a weeder. The next thing I want to do is I want to place greenhouses for the new crops. This one only does rice, and that only does mushrooms. But my problem is I don't see, you see how the yellow line's there for where the pallets spawn? I don't see that on these other ones. Doesn't matter what type I go to, I can't tell where the pallets will spawn. Even if I go to like the mushroom one, I don't know where the pallets spawn. So trying to mimic what I do see, I think that one's the same. I'm like, okay, the water, so to the left side. And then this one, I'm like, okay, the water is on this side, so maybe the pallet spawn on the side of the water. I don't know. I'm overthinking it, but at the same time, there's no easy way for me to know exactly what way the pallet's going to spawn. I was thinking of putting areas restricted, but putting a couple greenhouses over here. I have to be very careful about where I place one. I was thinking if I do a tarp one or a glass one, I don't know which one gives you more money or product. But let's just place one there. See, there, now it shows up. It would be nice to know before you place it. So we'll start with that. I do really... That's the rice one. I really do want to place more of them, but we'll see. Stream elements is here. Nice to know. So we'll grab our tractor. I can't get rid of this shed at all. The wood one, that one is something I can't get rid of. But yeah, I placed a few things. I think it's starting to take shape. I have to take care of what was I going to say? That field, but I was going to wait till spring. I don't know if I want to do a few contracts or just fast forward to the spring. I do have debt, so it'd be nice if I did some contracts. But that's why the title is kind of maybe sorta. I want to skip forward to spring. do my own fields and then worry about contracts. Kieran said in the stream yesterday, he came on here afterwards saying that you don't get the extras from harvesting anymore. Don't know if that's meant to be or if that's a bug. I don't hear any in-game volume at all. That's weird to me. Why do I hear no? It's very quiet to me. Maybe I just have my volume down too low? Maybe. Is that better? Is it too loud now? You guys let me know. So here's some of the new greenhouse crops we can do. Chili peppers, garlic, cabbage, and spring onions. We need to put some more water in there. I wish I knew. Is it easy to activate? I don't know what recipes I need. Over here, scroll down. It says I need cabbage, garlic, onion, chili peppers for that one. I'm just trying to get a few of the recipes in here. So noodle soup is rice flour and eggs. That's pretty cool. Karen pointed that out. But yeah, this one I should be able to do if I do the cabbage, carrot, cabbage, garlic, onion, pepper. So 4 things. Yeah, those 4 are activated. If I need to come back and do the 3 that are not new, I'll do that then. Maybe I'll start the other greenhouse somewhere. For right now, that gets it started. I'll fill it up and then we'll take a look at the greenhouse and see if we see the plants in there. Yeah, this farmyard is pretty small. I want storage for a harvester or combine or anything else. I'm going to have to buy property somewhere. Maybe even make that field across the road eventually more farmyard. Keep it as crop for right now until I can afford it, but I think we're very limited unless we convert that into more sheds and everything. I did find more of the collectibles yesterday. I did that last night. I haven't found all of them. And they're hidden pretty darn well. I did keep a few of them to show you guys today that I found were really cool. There is one at the lighthouse. We didn't see it yesterday, but there's definitely one there. Let's do this thing. Let's take a look here. Cabbage, onions, garlic, peppers. Oh, peppers are there. It's a good mix. I think that's full now. I should get that started for production sooner than later. Fill that, as I'll regret it later when I grab it again. Realize I didn't turn on my one light right now, but that's okay. Park that here. Oh, it costs money to get the water filled every time as well from my water tower. The cost of doing business is what I say, right? Let's take a look here. Maybe. Come on. The saving takes a little bit and it does it quite often. I could probably change it. No, every 15 minutes. And why is this on normal? Hard. I wish there was a save button. Seasonal. Anything else not save? Up and go. Okay. Yeah, there's like no save. Like, you don't know if it's taking effect or not when you set it up. Server settings. Controls. Yep, let's just back to the beginning there. So is there any contracts that are absolutely necessary right now? Fertilizing, I don't have one right now, but for $5,000 that might be worth it. I had to go buy stuff though. Well, we can do that a little bit. To rebuy some of the same stuff we had. I did do some testing yesterday. This changing system is pretty cool. I kind of like the thought of that, but at the same time, the cost of this together is like a cost of an auger wagon. Almost. But being able to change it to like a slurry tank, or I think this is a manure spreader maybe, or just a wagon, a trailer. It might be better if we just invest in that and then switch things out. So I need this for lime. I was just going to switch it between lime and fertilizer, but then I'll have pallets everywhere. So I'm trying to think if that's the way to go or not. Since tires matter, I think the BKT was the best in FS22. That's when you can't really change it other than that. Let's let it bite up. No options? Okay. Maybe there's no options and you buy it. 3,200 liters. I wasn't looking at how much. It doesn't say how many horsepower or anything. This one is going to need quite a bit more. So hopefully our tractor can do it. I'll bring those back and store those. I think I have a weeder and stuff at the store. What if I bought stuff yesterday and now rebought it again? And that would be like me. I should have looked at the store before I bought things, see if I already bought them. So far I can handle the traffic being on. It's kind of cool. And it's not like heavy traffic. Chat is kind of quiet. How's everybody doing? Just lurking. Probably playing episode 25 or 22. It's not FS22, it had some kind of update yesterday. I didn't look at it too much. See, I bought 2 of those. Told you I was smart. I'm gonna lose money on selling this, so either I sell this one or I sell that one. Hey Michael, how's it going? See how much horsepower their tractor has. I don't know how to even know which one I have without. No, there's gotta be easier way. Like I do push. If I go down to here and go to vehicles, then I can find it in here. Like you can go through like this and find it. And then it tells you I have 160 to 225, but I don't know how much I have. Okay, let's go take a look at the shop over here. There. Why not? Customize. It's 160. So it costs 24 grand to up it all the way. So finances, we still owe quite a bit before, so I'm just gonna make that bigger again. I wanna up this. Some of the buttons are different. It's taking a little bit to adjust to that. Wheel weights are probably. Then I know I have enough horsepower. I was waiting for the weather report. How'd you know? It's gloomy and rainy here. That's all I can tell you. I lose a little bit of money. But I'll get it back quicker if I sell it right away. I could have kept 2 of them, but these fields are not that big for me to want to keep both of them. This does a wider width. I'll be fine. The salad fertilizer I have. Wait, can I attach this to the front? No, probably not with that wheel rate. Front weight, I mean. Gotta get rid of the front weight. I thought we didn't have a front weight. Maybe we did. Should turn off the tractor, I know. Well, that still doesn't help me. Even if I got rid of it, I can't attach. We have salad fertilizer at the farm, so we don't have to buy that here. I had to buy it at the silo at the farm, but no need in doing that here. I'll have to do the lime and the weeder. My phone says it's 7 or 8 degrees Celsius, Michael. If we're still here. Probably left already. So I can see up top we can do partial width. That's nice to know that they have coded that already into it. I did check Mod Hub. There's nothing new there today. Wasn't really expecting it. That is so suspicious. Like, why couldn't you just do it? There's something telling me there's something very suspicious. Yeah. They've either had lawsuits or something to make them this way, or I don't know. I know everybody doesn't know the story of what's going on, but yeah, it's a little suspicious one. Yep. 8 degrees here, Michael. It's that or something else. It's really bizarre. I still have to take care of that tree. I didn't want to deal with it yesterday. I wanted to just design and figure this out. To fill the fertilizer here. Okay, so here you can decide. I can buy 1 liter for $1. 2 liters for $3. Wait a moment here. Buy for like I just want to buy $1 over and over and over. It'd be cheaper. If I buy it 5 liters 1 and 111, I save $3. This isn't saving me money. Maybe there's a delivery cost or something. Maybe. Seems suspicious to me. You lost your maple. Oh, now you got your maple. Close cover. Now you're back to having a maple. Do I want a perk button here? I'm not gonna really use that cultivator. I debated if I wanted to sell it. Still debating, if you can't tell. Now you can't win again. I have mine enabled. I should disable mine. I was on a few streams on the weekend and I enabled it. I'll do that when I'm at the shop because I need a moment to find the chat and do that. I have weird glitches with my graphic settings. I'll have to figure that out. Gotta fine tune it a little bit. You know what sounds really good right now? Maple donuts. Or maple cupcakes even. Maple frosting and cupcakes. Yeah. You know exactly the speed of traffic today, Michael? Or just the traffic speed you were doing? Oop, oop, oop. I got a important message here. I have to stop and read. I'm trying to scare you away? What the heck did I do to try to scare you away? Here's Michael finds me scary today. I like that. It's a good message right now. Oh, maple cupcakes. I get ya. Okay. I wanted to fix my chat over here so I don't win memberships to our own channel. Wait. It's going to be more complicated than what I think. Might have to mute myself if I don't hear reception. See if I can do this quick enough. Mute that. Join, turn that off. Okay. Whew. Go back here. Maple cupcakes. It sounds delicious. The funny thing is I have a hard time with actual real maple syrup because I'm allergic to maple trees. And I know maple syrup's been boiled and boiled and reboiled. Doesn't seem to matter to my body. Thanks for telling me, BRB, Michael. I don't have to wonder if you're still there or not. So I bought a small weeder. I could have bought a bigger one. It's just to get me started with all the debt that we're in. Our fields that we start with are small-ish. So we don't want to do contracts unless we borrow the weeder. But it's starting off during hard times, so we at least have something. I haven't bought a roller. I'm debating not buying a roller because I don't want to go into more debt and it gives a higher yield, but maybe that has to wait a season or two until we have more money. So turn right and then turn right again. I know my way to the farm now. Yesterday I didn't, but today I had it figured out. I know I wasn't in my lane all the way, my bad. A little bit of the hill there is quite the climb. You lose all momentum, so if you're going up that fully loaded with a trailer or a lime or something like that, rain, that's gonna be a little bit tricky. I also found a tool implement I'm thinking about buying. I want the lime to be in that one. The weeder can be parked outside, it's just a weeder. See, space is limited right now. I can buy small sheds like that, but where do you put them is the question. Like, there's not much room on the property we own without taking away from the crop fields, and I don't want to do that. Once we get this done, I'll have to buy the lime for it first. We'll bring that back. And we'll go from there. Part of me goes, I really want to do contracts, and then the part of me goes, I really wanted to get to spring so I can take care of my own fields, and then spend more time after that. Hard decision. Maybe I'll do contracts for now, and then when I stream again later tonight, and I'll do the same thing where I stream for a few hours, get off for dinner, and then come back. Maybe I'll do contracts for now, and then when we come back later, We'll see. Yeah, that might be a good game plan. I already forgot. This holds 9,000 liters, I think. I can buy 8,000 or 10,000, I think. I don't think I can buy 9,000. We'll take a look here. There's a lime station somewhere, but I think it's across the map. Take a look at that as well, maybe. It might be cheaper driving all the way there. So I thought I saw it. Come on, saving. Be a little bit quicker. Lime station. There's that one. Lime station 3. Okay, so I'm looking for manure. That must be the animal. Lime station 1. Okay. It's actually not too far from where we are in a way. Let's put one over here. Is there another one maybe? Or just those 3? You can't place them either. At least I haven't figured out where. So I would have to go up this road. All the way up here, down and over, just to get there. Or I can go over here. I think I can go up this way. Let's go do it once, just so I know how much it costs and if we save any money by doing it. Oh, they're turning. So polite to tell me that they're turning. I don't tell them I'm turning, I just turn. I don't even stop. I shouldn't have my license, apparently. So the MacDon, the Swather pack that was available for pre-order, is available as a separate DLC now. Same with the old Combine. CR11, I think. Passing me. So just in case people didn't know that, you can buy those separately now if you didn't pre-order. I think I'm going to the right place. I don't know. Maybe you save money in the cost? Hey, Karen. I don't know if the cost has gone up or if we saved 10% or whatever, but yeah, maybe pre-order didn't help at all. Maybe the price of the pack is higher. If we combine it with the price of 25. I have no clue. No, wrong way. Oh, is that like a tree falling or something? Heard a weird noise there. This way. And then over here somewhere. There's the lime station. So let's take a look at the animal dealership here. There sounds like trees falling. Maybe there's trees that seem to be following in the forestry. That's pretty cool. So let's see how expensive this is. Let me write down how much money I have right now. It'll probably tell me afterwards, but I might get distracted and not look at it. Okay. I want lime. You may sell the fertilizer here? That's interesting. Oh, you have that too, the random black box flicker. You noticed it. I keep asking people to see it. I'm not sure my graphic settings. We should compare those. There might be a setting. And I noticed it too. I'll say 1,619. Write this down. There might be one setting we have to change in our graphics. Maybe it's two. It hasn't happened in my streams. It's FS25 for sure. So if we go to the store now. It doesn't matter. I think lime is lime. Do we spend money? Do we save money? Wait, 450. So that's 9,000 liters. I already noticed it now. Yeah, it's annoying me. I'm not sure what the solution is, but I have OBS open, but I haven't looked at it really. So we save, what's half of that? 225. We save $406. It's not quite one pallet, but $406 you'll save if you come to a lime station for 9,000 liters versus buying pallets at the store. So until we can place lime stations and in the farm and herbicide stations, this might be the way to go instead of buying pallets. And you know, the auger wagons can't take lime as well. We don't have that ability either. I found one trailer that takes lime and will dump it on the ground, but then I think you would have to have a belt system pick it back up. Oops, sorry truck, cut you off there. Yeah, it's driving me definitely crazy. It flickers and flickers. Yeah, when I have time I want to change my graphic settings. Just one or two here and there. It might be something about the resampling or some new setting that they have in there. If it's me and you having the issue, or there's probably others, and there might actually be a form or something about it already set up. But yeah, it's definitely an issue. It could be related to the type of graphics card we have as well. Yes, we are, yep. Welcome back, Michael. But I said it could be related to the graphics card, the brand. Haven't spent any spare time to try to research it though. It's on my to-do list. This is so annoying, I'm like, I didn't buy the cover. That's why this is going in the shed. So yeah, we'll just use the weeder for now instead of herbicide, and then yeah, the other one for fertilizer and this for lime. That should set us up for now. And I don't know about our seeder, if it can do direct seeding or if we need the cultivator. We have both still, I haven't sold it. I'll have to look into that. I wonder if we can plant rice with it. I have to look at that. You better do it now before it's a month. Oh, you're trying to pass me, sorry. Oh, you'd stop passing me. Aha. Maybe he wants to turn off here. I think it's so cool that the cars can pass you, but it startles me because I'm not looking behind me. I know, I don't use my blinkers. What are you gonna do about it? So I believe Kira and me were playing the same map here. What's your opinion of the map? Oh, I said I was gonna have problems if I went up here with a full load of lime. Sure enough. Oh man, you can feel this. And this kind of shows you how steep it is. I love the mirrors working. It's so awesome. You can tell there's traffic behind me. So nice to have that in game now. Yeah, very large and scenic. I like that you can combine a couple fields here and there if you wanted, or you can keep them separate. The farmyard is pretty small. I'm going to convert this field here on the right to more farm storage sheds and stuff eventually. Right now I need it as a crop field just to get the money. But yeah, kind of out of space already. I put the shed here. Silos there. I put another greenhouse back there, but very limited on space. Right now we don't have a repair station unless you buy the very expensive building. Buy a pressure washer though. So I just I'm debating if I buy more property or just convert that one. I started a farm in single player. In single player you can choose if you want a starting farm. And then you can still choose how much money you want and how much debt you have, which I love the ability to do that. It's so cool to be like, yes, this, no, that, and change it exactly. And then I saved that and then I started it as multiplayer. So I started with 250 grand money and then 500 grand debt. And then we also have some property in the vehicles and stuff that I came with from starting farm. And then I put it on hard economy. So it takes a little bit more work to pay off that debt. I didn't make it super easy, but it's also not super hard. I think it's going to be a good balance for me, especially if I've been playing a lot of single player. Yeah, I agree one. It's a lot less buggy. There's stuff they have to iron out, but I think it's a major difference. I'm just going to look at the cedar that we have. That's what it's going to do before I get distracted. And I wish this menu was in alphabetical order for the people like me. At least the categories just have like, you know, the A's and stuff and the Y's on the bottom, just the B's up top. If I know I'm looking for animals, don't make me scroll down. I can do ABCs to figure out the right category and then look underneath that for the other subcategory. But now I'm going around and around for seeding when I'm like, it should be way down there, right? So this one, we do need to cultivate beforehand. And I believe, see now, cultivator. Yeah, we have that. So, good thing I didn't sell that yet. I could do a different cedar. No, that's a plow. Let's go back down to cedar. See, this one, And that one was the difference. This one holds quite a bit, but I bet most of it is fertilizer. Defeating the purpose of having a fertilizer. Unless I'm do contracts. I can do bigger width though. Let me start to get into too big of ones right now for what I can probably afford. Like expensive. So either I downgrade for this, which I don't want to, or I should cultivate, which isn't the end of the world. I think that's the right symbol, if I'm correct. I think the saving saves way too often for me, and I can't change it more than what it is. Don't know what you mean by Giants launcher. I just get like the trailer and then the main menu, so probably no. So when I wait till spring to do these two, I have to wait. Right menu here. So April. I want to do spinach. So March for that. And either peas or green beans. Green beans are probably more in production, which is April. Wrong menu. I love that you can change it up here to see what productions are already placed on the map. I love that. So you can be like, I want to eventually own this. Do I place it or is it already on the map? And I'm hunting it down. I think that's brilliant. So you can do peas. I can also do green beans. So either one. So introduce some new crops in the spring is what I'm going to do. I think I need special harvesters for both of them though. That's going to be the problem. I'm going to get myself into all the different harvesters and stuff right away. Let's say just lease some. Seeing how expensive they are. Yeah, I definitely think we have a good selection of machinery and stuff that it started with. But at the same time, we can probably get a lot more from the mods and stuff once they start coming out. We are going to go find the collectibles that I have found and saved to find on the stream. So, you know. I always forget to change this too when I start the game. There. So I was looking all over up there, like light up the lighthouse. And there's boxes up there with a ladder. Which is not there. But it was yesterday. There was a ladder here yesterday. Anyways, wherever the ladder went, over here is a collectible. So I need 12 more. I know we're 3 more. I think 3. 1, 2. Yeah, see if we can get there. The other one is quite a weird location. I don't remember where it is along the shoreline. You basically have to swim the shoreline. Which what I did yesterday. I swam the whole shoreline. I absolutely think is cool. The ripples. I know it's not perfect for swimming, especially with your shoes on, but it's pretty cool. I don't think I have to go super close to the shoreline. Once I get close... Oh, I'm walking in the water. Wouldn't it be cool if we had fish or something? Go fishing, and then you can make sushi. Oh no, wait. You can't kill the chickens. You're definitely not going to be able to kill the fish. What am I thinking? There's some tuna or some other fish like that. Over here. I thought I would recognize it, but I recognize I've been along the whole shoreline for yesterday. Yeah, so I guess over here, where you can come down for the free water somehow. Around here. But for me, it's just easier to do it all the way. I was hidden like under a rock cliff. Over there, yes. Okay, we're getting closer. Those look familiar. Like a taller rock cliff face. Somewhere over here. Maybe over around. I accidentally clipped through quite a few rocks as well. And I find myself in like this underwater cave that you can't get out of. Absolutely horrible. There we go. It's like I knew it was close. 11 more. Need to get to that corner. It's when I need a horse. A lot easier. Now we're just going for like a 10 o'clock morning jog. Yeah, maybe this stuff is different every day. I think the ladder and stuff you mean? Yeah, maybe. I get rid of the little vehicle that we started with. That would have been great right now, but... I know I already had Historian join yesterday and threatened to put vehicles in the ocean, so I just can't keep things like that around. It'd be really cool if Giants would have given us the lock and key, so to speak. Feel like we can choose who goes in what vehicle. I mean, like, this is my pickup, nobody else gets it. So I don't have to recover it from the ocean. Yeah, that's the one thing I thought about once Historian was saying that. I was like, this map is a lot of water. I love it, but it's not going to be a good map if you have knowing people. I thought it was in here, or is that the other gazebo I found? I know there's one over here. It's just a matter of where did it go? Yeah, I'll start to look the same once you spend hours looking for them. Could be down there. I thought there wasn't any more down there, but could be. Oh, well, like I say. At least this time I didn't end up in an underwater cave that I had to get out of. Oh, that's invisible wall there. Oh, there we go. It was down here. I thought there was only one that way. Okay, 10 more. Okay, I know of one more. Easiest way to get there. Visit this place. Oh great, I'm supposed to remember exactly where. Okay, this one might take a little bit. How do you get up there again? Oh, the trees. Duck blind. I won't say where I was for a collectible if you guys want to find all of them by yourself, but there's definitely an area where those rocks would get you by the water. There's a gazebo in here somewhere. This is the last one I can remember. Like, this is a beautiful view for a screenshot. Well, I've gotta be careful not to fall down. Like a screenshot from up here, like that. You even have the crazy NPC down there. Beautiful area. Oh, there's a gazebo. It's funny, you have to knock down a couple of trees and you would have an absolutely beautiful view through here. There, in the corner there. 9 more. Okay, 9 more to go. Make a note of that. 9. I'm not gonna know what 9 means when I look at that note later. Did I fall through these rocks? No. No, that's kind of cool. I think they really made a difference in this game. Putting like more 3D in-depth. Like just the islands, everything, it seems so much better. Oh, okay. Don't ask where I went through that rock. Watch out for those rocks, will ya? I can lime these fields right now. They need lime. You lime fields before you see them? I think you do. I don't remember. Like in this case, there's no precision farming. Yeah, where do they get displayed? Probably at the temple? I know where they get displayed in the North American map. I think the North American map has some really good collectibles from what I've seen. But I don't know where they get displayed over here. I'm assuming in the temple somehow. See, I like the thought of the hedgerows and all that, the headlands, but I always mess it up. I kind of like this one. If I do 2, then it just really seems kind of weird for me. I didn't buy the spreader disc. Where's my honk not to drive anymore? Oh, what happened to that? Apparently, it doesn't beep at me anymore. Did I turn that off somewhere? I love the in-cam suspension. What do you think of that, Karen? Like, I love the look of just being bounced around. In fact, I like it a little too much. It makes me want to play in-cab view. The mirrors look like that. It's awesome. You hear the beeps? I don't hear the beeps. No. What? Oh, there. Those are the tiniest little beeps. Yesterday they were louder. And they were more like honks yesterday. Yeah, in-cab's definitely done a lot better. I noticed there's a setting in graphics to turn on in-cab camera suspension. Like, you get this without it, but you get more of it if you turn that setting on. Let's do this road first. Ready. Oh, no, I'm not too far away. Come on. Those are some soft beep beeps. Does it depend on what vehicle you're in or something? This is where rolling the field afterwards would be nice, but I don't have a roller, so. Yeah, it's just bump, 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 bump. Big bumps right there. That's so cool. Like in FS22, I barely did in-cab because I had the old computer. But even when I got the new computer for the little bit, I was like, eh. And now I'm like, in-cab view whenever I can. It's definitely really cool. I want to take a moment. Oh, that's cool to see the dust. Just look at that. How amazing that is. I was just leaves these deep lines from the tires like that. I think with the line we can really see how much it does it. The plow field line is a good combination right there to kind of see how awesome that new feature is. I didn't mind that little bit. I'm okay with that. Oh, it will automatically do that for me. Well, thank you. What if you do 0? You can't do 0? What if I do 5? No. It's like 1. We're doing 1. I kind of helped, but I had to kind of figure out what it would do. Where is... Okay, it says there's another one in here somewhere, but I don't see it. Oh, it's on the other end. Gotta reverse my looking at it. Oh, and then not drive into somebody else's crop. Well. That's cutting it close. Try to be a very good and nicely friendly neighbor. Try to line that up. This corner is gonna be difficult when I get back to it. It seems to remember when you get back in where you left off your view. If I'm pointing to this and get in and out, it starts that way. If I go behind me, it starts that way. It seems to have a memory, so to speak, of where you left off in your preferred point of view when you're in cab. Oh, it's a little bit tricky. Kinda glad I'll convert it to storage after I get some money figured out for it. I haven't looked to see how much crops cost, or new fields cost. This one's not as bumpy because it wasn't plowed. Still pretty awesome though. Gosh. So you start from the other way and then you end up going with that. It's tricky. Hey, Dorian. You were here earlier and then you left. Saw your comment there. There we go. I'm gonna just try to drive the same area. We shouldn't try to drive in the same area, is probably what I should say. Don't think I need to line the rice fields. Oops. That's looking nice and dirty. I like this pressure washer. I was questioning it. I tested it out. This one comes at the store and you have to find a way to bring it over here. But then you can wheel it around. It's movable. It's not just a placeable. So I love the thought of getting that, because then I can reel it over here, or if I can take it down the driveway and wash those ones. It's kind of cool. I also liked, what category? Miscellaneous? Is a simple way to move pallets right away. It just attaches and folds out to be forks. So probably we'll buy that. Once we get pallets, I get moved around. Easy way to do it without buying a whole different machine or whatever. Right now, that doesn't take a front loader. I wish there was like a pathway here without, I don't know, stepping over that. What do I know? I don't want to go all the way around to the stairs. I want to sleep here. Let's take a look one more time, make sure we have everything done. So these are mulched, so it says. And they're fertilized. Maybe the rice Straw acts like fertilization, maybe? Interesting. So we got these taken care of for now. Just 2 spots there, that's fine. Oh, we have water. I just noticed that. That's kind of cool. All our greenhouses should be okay overnight. Contracts. There's so many of them. Stone picking. I don't have a stone picker, but that's quite a bit of money there. How long would it take you with that? Like, I think it's 5 meters, so that would take quite a bit of time. Okay, follow my instincts here. Oh. Sleeper is different. How do you go, like, next day? You can't sleep till the next day. Oh. So it's not like FS22 in that sense. So you can fast forward time, but you can't sleep till the next day. Interesting. I should put it on like 30 speed here. I definitely need the money, but I would rather get to spring, do my crops, and then focus from there. I'm not sure what to think about those NPCs yet. Is there a sunset if you go to the beach or something, maybe? Probably not. I really like this, it's cool. Oh, lots of maple leaves. Wonder if that's one. That container ship is there, but not there. Depends on the day. Or, not really the day, but what angle you look at it from. Sometimes it renders it, sometimes it doesn't. I can't explain, but jumping is... You almost feel like a gravity when you jump this way. The lights are going. It'll be the first time I see everything at night. I'm kind of curious. Just to go tonight? Fine. Gonna get cloudy, it says. It would be cool if, like, the boats moved. But I know that's, like, way too hard. There's the clouds going through. Oh, the moon was there. It was actually, yeah, moving in the sky. That's cool. Check that out. The stars. Oh, that was cool. Let's slow down time a little bit to enjoy that. So not only do you have a moon, it moves. Will the stars move? Probably not. I wonder if it's always a full moon. I mean, it's crazy enough that you might need a full moon. Well, I think the lighthouse is lit up. Yeah, let's go see everything at night. Like this. I'll slow down time so it doesn't go too fast. I think the beacon of the lighthouse is going. I want to see that from a distance. More maples, more donuts. There we go. Oh, look, that rotates. That is cool. Maple donuts. that out. I really like this game in daylight. Now let's go see what fun it is at night. Let's go downtown where all the neon signs are. Check that out. The gravity looks wrong. I need to take a drink of water here. It feels different when you jump. It's hard to explain it. Oh, the glitchy black block. Oh no, they have a bike lane. Oh, well. They designed it right. Maybe? I don't know. That's a sore subject for my town, I'll tell you that much. The moon always moved? Huh. Pretty cool. Oh, I never did check this for a collectible. Don't see any. Good soup. What do we have over here? Like aquariums? Oh, why can't I have something like that and produce cool stuff? Oh, tea house. Guys, this is where you're gonna find me. Like, it doesn't look very 3D. Like, from far away, it does, but up close, I think, it doesn't look the best, but further away, it looks okay. What do we got here? Surf house. Go surf house. I like that the blinds are kind of drawn. Oh, they have the aquarium things again. I hope somebody can take that out of game and mod it for like sushi. Like, I want to see something like that, but put something there that you can raise as a production. If it's in here, you can take it out of here and mod it. Basically, if Giants owns it, and it's in the source files for Giants, you can take it out of there. Any building, anything like that, and you can make it a mod. Big. Yeah, that's for that harvester. The Weedles. Instead of the Beetles. Oh, you know. Some of their puns are kind of funny. Some of them. Oh, and you're just gonna run me over. Karaoke. I've seen a lot of this already, but at nighttime I wanted to come see all the neon signs. Flying fox. Oh, the end of the plane is a foxtail. Oh boy. Race and grind gym. Pan's cakes. Oh, I'm too easily amused with all these puns, I tell ya. Look how cool this is at night, though. The Star Trekker. Yeah. I hear people, don't see people. You're making me crazy. No, I'm having too much fun with this. This is funny. There are a lot of the names repeat, and I'm not sure if it's just how the bubble tea. I'm not sure if that's just how it's set up or not. Barn Father. Check this out a few more, and then we'll fast forward to the next day. Soy Story 2. Here's some music or something going on there. Yeah, a lot of the stuff repeats for names, but I guess a lot of people aren't looking this closely. Your car is stuck on the road again. Call us when we move it. Yeah, how cool. Headlights and shadows is really nicely done. It says no entry. On a bet? I think we've already been here, but I don't know. Cool. There's a lot to explore down here. Go over to our, I don't think it's our house, but it's somebody's house. Sleep to 7 a.m. Still dark, so be it, but don't want to lose too much daylight. Want to see what tomorrow brings. What's the lens flare there? There's an option I had to turn on in settings. Is how strong of a lens flare I wanted. It's off by default, so you might want to check your settings there if you don't see that in your game. It's pretty cool. Just look at it go through the trees like that and wave. All that is so cool. Well done. Let's go take a look at how things are doing. I don't know if we have any pallets yet. Don't see anything yet. Maybe I have to spawn them as well. That would be nice. I don't know, the pallets here. This is rice bags. The lens flare is pretty cool. The light flare. Oh, we got some rice saplings. I wish there was a way to store them instead of just putting them outside where it doesn't seem like they survive a winter. So you need like a climate controlled winter, or not climate controlled winter, climate controlled storage during winter. So check out these fields. Do they tell me if they need anything? No, they're 50% fertilized though. That is pretty unique. The fog right there. I like this. Just take a look briefly at contracts, see if there's anything too tempting. I've seen green beans. Can I do that in enough time? Or did I just fast forward and lose all the time? So that is up the road. And you have to take it over here to sell it. I really like that. It tells you. You can decide if it's worth the headache. Unless for cultivating. That one we could probably do as well. I think it'd be cool to do some green beans right now. Get that into a stream here. There. Sometimes the OK button is not where I think it is. Oh, and then sometimes after you do that is slow for a moment. Let's just do that. This is one I want to go test. No! To get into the harvester. Let's go over here. I love it tells you the harvesting percentage at top. And it will tell you the trailer if it's full or not up top as well. Kind of right underneath my webcam. You can read part of it. It's a beautiful fog right now though. Man, that's some thick fog. I'm not gonna stay on the road if I do that. If you play like this, there's that limit. If you play in the fog, your camera view is pretty good. Although we're out of the fog for a bit. So the fog stays down low in the valley, like it does in real life. It's really cool to see that. Well, that's almost blinding fog, yep. This field here. Oh man, this might take a while. Yeah, Wednesdays. We're still dead, yeah. Oh boy. There's so many lines on the field, that's how big it is. I'm gonna keep lines on just till I see here. Should be interesting. Just give it a try. Doing some green beans. Unfold the tool apparently. Unfold. Does it unfold left or right to unload it? Direction of the lines. Work direction here. So it's hard to probably see. I know what the green arrow means, but oh, it changes. Okay, 50%. So I wish you could zoom in on this because you can't quite tell. But yes, you can change. If I do a 45, there you go. It might be better to do a 45%. Or give it a moment here. It's gonna tell me 40. I like 45. 45 it changes to like, hey, I'm happy. But yeah, you can change it there. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. 45 lines on, yes. And then it's gonna go sideways that way, and probably up and down the other way. I don't know how to unload these green beans when they're full. Hopefully we don't have a problem. It goes into there, and then what direction they come off, I don't know. Look at those green beans, just pop, pop, pop. Let's turn the lights off so I can see it better. that how it would be in real life, just flinging green beans like that? And then it drops from the side here. There's like a half circle right by the model number. Oh, was I not doing GPS? Or did I stop doing GPS? I got too distracted. Or is it done for this row? I turned off the lines and now I'm confusing, but... I was supposed to turn there a little bit. For some reason I just got too distracted and didn't turn. So we're only 2% full, so this might hold quite a bit of green bean. We'll see after I do a round if it feels like it's going to be taking forever, this is a big field, or if it's going to be alright. Yeah, the half circle just spits out the plant on that side. That's all I see is that side being spat out like that. Interesting. This seems like a little bit up front gets spat out as well. A little green section there, you can see it's dropped to the side like that. Don't show you too much behind you. Of course, seeing behind you, you see a little bit of the green beans getting thrown in there, but not too much. Visually, you don't see much from in here. I don't have my seatbelt. Oh, I do. Who knows? I don't have a body when I'm in the vehicle still. I'm glad we changed the angle, the rotation of the direction of the lines. I don't know how, if I could. Loop bunker up. That's a different setting. Oh, okay, to unload. Don't do that right now. Oh, no, see? Move bunker up means unload. Gotcha. That's how you tip it. I wouldn't know how to move the mirrors, but I'm just glad that we have mirrors to begin with that work this time. There's steering mode, and I'm gonna change that like forever now. I sometimes just like going through the options up top there. See what's new and different. Oh, look at the lights and the fog like that. Cool. I also like if I'm doing buttons, can't really see it probably, but up top, they change green left, right, both. They highlight green what you're doing, what menu you are in. Cool. This one's a little off center because the way the lines go, but no. I turned off the harvesting. I'm gonna have to change the keybinds for this. I struggled yesterday with it. It's so close together to other buttons. It's kind of cool to see the light and the fog and how it's coated, just how it reflects and moves. Yeah, I kind of did that because I didn't want to cover the bottom right. It kind of like where people can see the speed and, you know, if I have GPS and what I'm harvesting and all that. I see the chat is kind of covering up what I'm harvesting. I might have to change that a little bit. I didn't want to cover up the mini-map either. There's a lot of things I was like, I just don't want to cover up in this new version of the game here. Maybe once it's not so new, but right now, I was like, I want people to be able to see a lot of it. I didn't want to cover up percentage of the contract on top and all that, so I kind of try to keep that. When I jump out of a vehicle, it's kind of weird because you don't have anything in the bottom right, so the chat seems a little weird. Like it's not low enough. But once I jump into a vehicle, which I am most of the time, then it looks okay. Yeah, I was doing the stream yesterday and I realized my webcam was covering up the bottom right, and I was talking about it and I was like, well, nobody can see it, so. Ooh, what are you gonna have me do here? Do I go straight or do I turn? I'm really curious. You want me to turn here? But I'll destroy crops. I'm kind of curious why you don't have me just go straight here. What would you do in this case? There's no way I cannot do crop destruction if it was on. I would run over the beans if I did that, instead of just going straight through it, making one row, come back around and square it off. It seems like that's more of a realistic thing, but the GPS doesn't line up if I do that. You would go straight, yeah, see, me too. I lose my GPS if I go straight. Let's see if I can... Yeah, it's like, you're too far away. And then you just square this off, go around, and treat them as two separate areas to kind of harvest almost. I'll add to the GPS now. The GPS. Let's change this up. I'm gonna block traffic for a moment, but too far away. I have to kind of go over here, get close enough for it to see that before it locks on. Where are you bringing me? What? Where? How? I set GPS, like you said, and this is what it's doing. It says active. So it says it's ready, and then I changed it to active. Go back. So when you go and lock onto it, you can't watch this. I ruined it for you. Well, I'm sorry. Hey, I backed it up. See, I said active, and I hit start, and then it did its own thing. Oh, no, it's not lowered. Now we gotta redo it again. Come on. No, come on. These settings, you use almost the same exact settings for a few things. I have to change it in key bindings. I have it active, you can see that. So don't cry too much. I'm gonna enjoy your learning curve with it. See, it won't line it up from this side. That's the hard part about this one. It won't do it from this angle, but it wants to do sideways. But why what? Why what? Woo! Yeah, that's what you get for speeding past me there. Crazy, I tell ya. I'm not doing what I did now in the first. Well, why did I do the circle thing? Well, because I thought GPS was doing its thing. I don't know, you should have Dave follow up about your trailers. That's not good news. Can't get the line to show up over here. It wants me to do all those first. I can't get it to work. It will work on this side if I'm... There, see, it works this far out over there. And that should be plenty of room to go the other direction now. Did you ask if we're gonna get paid hourly for sitting here? Yeah, that's good room there. That's good. That's good. Come on, lock onto it. Yeah, I'm going to. That's what this is. This is getting me to the end over here. You might be a little delayed in watching, though. Something just changed. I don't know what. That was weird. That's pretty, the bridge and the mountains. Fog like that. Pretty nice. A question for you, did you want me to go around and around, or did you want the end road and road? So for me, I would just go this way. And do that around and around a few times. Take a look at our green beans here. How are we going? 29% full. So, good thing is it holds a lot. I mean, compared to how much work you're doing in the field. You know, if you like, I think it's like potatoes, right? Where you just have to stop all the time. Yeah, the GPS is set up to do 5 rows. I've learned to listen to the GPS. If it automatically tells you to do it. One time we said 3 and I did 2, and then 3 would have been the perfect number. So it kinda knows what it's doing. I definitely think it's a huge improvement having this in game. Even though it's not perfect, it's definitely, well, at least we have it. So adjusting mirrors, I don't think so. I think you can choose how many mirrors you have. That's all I'm aware of. But I like that they work. If you change lanes, have traffic behind you like that, you see things move and change in the mirrors this time. They're not just static images. It's actually pretty amazing. It's what we wanted. Look how foggy it is in front of me. That is so cool. It's interesting to watch the GPS, how much it corrects itself. I mean, I'm driving, but not driving, you know. My emergency exit. You can read that. Well, that's kind of funny. A little bit changes on that small screen. My speed and stuff. I think that's all is probably the speed. Can't read it close enough. So how much time has passed for this contract? So you only have a certain amount of time to do it, so if you don't finish it in 16 and a half hours, then it just poofs on you, disappears. Oh, traffic. Oh dear. Okay. I'm actually gonna go AFK for a moment for the washroom. I'll throw up an ad here for you guys. And then I'll be right back. Oh, I don't have touch portal set up, so gotta do this the hard way. Hang on a moment. Next time I'll do that. Okay, I'm back. Time to undo this, undo that. We should be back. Thanks for sticking around while I was AFK for a moment there. Oh, now I have to move this to the front to see the chat. Where'd that go? Pop out chat and disappeared on me. There we go. We should be set up to go for a bit. The fog there. So cool. Just reflecting on what you said earlier. It's definitely a lot less buggy than FS22. I come across some hiccups, you know, but it's nothing really to gripe about, like, compared to what we used to have and deal with. It is pretty amazing. No, here's to hoping they fix the bugs, but I right now feel like it's worth the money to get this. If anybody was questioning if it's worth it or not, I think it is. Her computer can handle it. Handle that like a pro, going around the corner like that. Isn't that so beautiful? Hey, Sim Guy, how's it going? Absolutely beautiful, like that. Harvesting some green beans right now here for a contract. I'll finish this row. And I can do around and around the other way. Doing pretty good. I mean, making the best of what I can, right? I'm enjoying the game. It's distracting my mind right now, so it's good. I don't think we're harvesting too much at all. Nothing. I don't know if this row was straight or not. Okay, good. We got all that. Should just ignore this little section if I can, and then do that later. It might be easier. That little section can wait. So quiet in cab. The white lines are part of the GPS. So basically, I won't show you well on this one. It already has like the lines drawn out for the GPS. So this is showing you the blue and orange is basically what you're on, and then the other white ones are future lines to go on. Welcome back, Kieran. Yeah, you can turn them off easily. In fact, that's all it takes. It's a beautiful foggy morning here. Doing some green beans. Look at those green beans just pop in there like that. 47% full. Yeah, that would be a nice option. It disappears when selected. Yep, I would like that. I do like it after, like when I'm setting up here, I like knowing if I'm on it or not, and I like knowing how many more headlands, head roads I have. If I'm not paying attention, I lose count of how many I should do. In this case, it's like, have I done, I think I'm on my third row and I have to do 5, right? So I have to kind of think about it a little bit more if you hide the lines. Oh, one will see that as a challenge, Karen. Leaving lines on? Nah. I haven't done plowing yet. Does it work pretty well with the offset if you have a plow that needs offset? I don't know if you checked out the green beans yet. It's kind of cool to see the crop in two different spaces, spots here. Kind of fall off to the left side there and disappear the plant. You don't get anything off the right side. Well, a little bit there. Not much. Getting lots of flying green beans. Works fine for offset. Awesome, good to know. That's always the problem with GPS, is trying to get that figured out. Bummer that you need different machines for the beans, the spinach, and the peas. It'd be nice if it was just different headers. The machines look so close together. Yeah, I have an oopsie in my field, and one almost cannot watch. Right now, I was like, it should have taken the corner, and it didn't, so now I've turned the lines on to see why. A little too sharp of a corner, like you say. The last one was perfect. It was able to do that one. Or maybe it was this corner. This one looks more rounded. Maybe it was this one I had no problem with. Nope. Okay, it did one of these corners really well last row. I'm just leaving the lines on for a bit. It may annoy everybody, but I'll never finish this if I have to keep turning it on and off. No. Stop driving backwards on me. I know I have to reprogram some of my keys. My keys for lowering the header, cruise control, and GPS are so similar together that I'm constantly lifting the header while I have this going or that not going. And I think I just need to change one of the settings where I stop smashing so many buttons. Just annoy you. Well, I don't want to annoy you. So, until we get back to this corner again, I can turn it off for you. Not allowed to annoy Juan today. I mean, he's already annoyed with work, so. Well, Kiram has less excuses for crashing now with the GPS. I didn't, see, it's off of GPS again. Where did you do that and why? I didn't click anything. Just barely. Oh no, I didn't lower the header. Back to this again. What's going on here? I haven't tried the AI at all. I'm usually pretty stingy about paying AI helpers. If the farm was pretty big, then maybe it'd be a different story. expensive. One other thing that kind of minorly upsets me, it was more of a startlement, is when people join your your server, they automatically have voice chat. They're not muted automatically. In 22, they were muted automatically, and I don't see a setting to just mute everybody. Unless I'm missing that setting somewhere. I mean, if I change the voice volume, maybe that would do it, but it wouldn't let me last time. So voice input, 0. See, this won't let me. This is auto. 50 voice chat volume. Ah, there we go. Turn this one off. Got it. The volume of your voice. I don't know why. Fine. 100. Oh, you could do that, but yeah, the option, I found it right here. Don't worry. Maybe I need to change that. I don't know. I had that on automatically. I turned it off, and then the chainsaw was weird. So I'll try it with that on. And see if that makes the chainsaw not seem so choppy. I do like some of the new options we have. New settings, new stuff like that. It's like, oh, we were looking for that. It was a mod or something in 22, and now it's just default. It's really nice. I think this is row 4. See, I told you I would lose track. No, go forward. Okay, so hit O and the header aligns with the tree to chop easier. I just had the chainsaw and I had a problem with that tree yesterday. I don't plan on doing a lot of forestry on this map. I know there's lots of it and you'll probably enjoy that, but this one I want to focus more on the rice, the new crops, the root crops, water buffalo, and all the productions to go with it. So I kind of want to do the greenhouses and all that, the new stuff like that, the mushrooms, interesting recipes that you can do in production. I have quite a few ideas for modding production. I'm guessing a few people would do the same one I'm thinking of. We'll see. If I do this, it looks kind of funny to see the city buildings like that so clearly, but here they look foggy. It depends on what camera angle you keep it on. I need to turn the lights back on. See again. That's so cool. The shadows, the light, it's just really cool. Same vlog issues and rap. And that might be the limitation. Like, it's fine if you're down here. Like, you can see how intense it is down here. And as you go up, yeah. So it just depends on where I have that camera. So Kieran, I don't know if you're still here. Where's our selfie camera mode that we're supposed to get that was in the trailer? I mean, I don't really care about it, but I'm actually kind of like, that would make taking some screenshots really nice. Is he gonna do the corner this time? Looks like it. There we go. Good job, GPS. I knew you could do it. It would be kind of cool if they brought back, I think it was in Seasons mod in FS 19, like moisture content, or was that part of the base game? Where you had to wait to a certain temperature and moisture level. The place full of roads. At the end of this row, I'm gonna look again. I didn't look in the fences. I don't think it would be there. I know you pretty much said it's probably not there, but I wanted to look myself. Like crop disease and a few other things. We haven't got certain things. I'm kind of curious why they're not in game. Cultivation generator. Fences. Lights. Other. Oh, we have some sheds in here that I didn't know we had some of these. You can put like pallets and bales in here. Well, now I'm like, some of that would be easy peasy to use. Lots of options I didn't know about. I mean, you can fit a couple of tractors and stuff under there. Seems we have more options for lights. Fences, I haven't really taken a look at these. Seems like a decent amount. I don't know if you have any gates. It all says fence, 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 stone wall. I'm missing like a gate? Or is that part of it automatically somehow? I don't see gates. That's different. Yeah. So no roads, no gates. Is this our last head row? Should be on this side at least. We're 78% full. swear sometimes those blocks that come up are not just black. Sometimes I swear they're different colors. Changing the position of the chat a little bit. I want people to be able to read green beans and stuff on it. There we go. Hopefully it's still easy to read on the screen, being that small chat. Always I might have to decide how to change the coding of it so it only shows so many. I kind of like it disappearing behind my webcam image like that. I mean, until I guess there's somehow one word that looks like a naughty word versus half cut off underneath my webcam, but you know, there's a possibility. And it basically shows like the last 8 messages on the screen now, which I think is decent enough to know if your comment went through or not. We're 83% full. We're getting there. Window's getting kind of dirty. Not that one, but this one mainly. So almost 13,000 liters. We need quite a bit of green bean here. Train. That's pretty cool in the fog there. Pretty nice. I was just seeing the train like that. Hoping I get the right corner part of it done without showing the lines, but it's working out. I think they said the bonus yield on this is only like 25% or something for these green beans. So it's not a crazy high bonus yield. But that might be a good thing, considering that would be a lot more filling the trailer that much quicker. And if we can't keep the extra green beans right now, then, well, glad then we don't have to deal with it. I love all the new different types of contracts we have. See a whole bunch of new ones, and it's really cool to have that. end of the headroads, I think. I'm just trying the lines for a moment because I think we're done with that part of it. We are. Nice. So now we just can go up and down, up and down. I just line it up here for the first one or so. Why do we have some that shows that we need to go over more? Let's see if we do. Lower the header. I always back up low too much. Yeah, so there's a little bit there. I'll get it when I come back for that corner over there. Or on the next row, whatever comes first. I have a few rows to straighten out here, it looks like. We're done with this row here. Yep. This one, we have to go back a little ways here. We'll see how long it takes it to decide the right one to go on. There we go. Thankfully that wasn't too hard. It's nice. I'm gonna leave the lines on until I have straight rows, and then after that it'll be easy. Should be coming up to that pretty soon, I think. See, I missed a little bit there too. That's interesting. So I was using GPS there. Interesting. Maybe I'll gather that little bit and then that little bit. We're 94% full, so we'll do that and then get a trailer over here and then go after that for more of the rows. Not worth it doing GPS for that little bit. Just start down here. You can see the next few rows. They just don't line up all the way. Do I need to change direction of the GPS more? Is there always going to be that gap? I see like the two lines just don't match up all the way. If I were to go, say, like 50, changed much. 40. Let's closer together. Nope, 35 is too much. 40 might be less overlap there. Might get it all if I do 40 that way. Which changes the row and stuff. Okay. Have you been listening, or do I have to explain it all over again? If I left GPS, I would have that little bit of row, every row, to go pick up afterwards because the lines don't match up. So let me show you. See how there's a gap between the two lines? There will be one little row of green beans where the GPSs don't match up, the lines. If you change it 5 degrees, then it matches up a lot closer together and you might not miss anything. Does that make sense to you? So I shouldn't miss anything if I change it 5 degrees. If I kept it where it was, every single row throughout this whole field will have a little bit I have to go back and get. So it's going to tip to that side. Unless I'm understanding GPS wrong, having that gap will leave lines of green beans to go get afterwards. Because for 2 rows I already had that, and then I changed it. You should notice that their center line is white, and the outsides are dotted yellow. Really different than what we have. Don't know how far away I need to park. Let's try roughly around here. See if that works. Turn GPS lines off for a moment so I can see better. Be too far over. Oh no, it's over that way then. Okay. Hang on. Interesting how this loads. Kind of bugged out there. Oh, don't crash. Guess that's the best animation they can get for green beans like that. Interesting. Pull this out of the way. Pretty cool. Don't load them that way. Oh. Move the bunker down again. That is pretty cool. Nifty little harvester. So you never answered one. If I do 50, it goes too much that way. If I do 40, seems good. If I do 45, it leaves that gap, so every row will have a bit that it doesn't harvest. Just for the fun of it, I'll go around and show you. Or maybe it was those 2 random rows that didn't line up for some reason. I'm still trying to make one straight line here. Yeah, I'll try it again now that we might have straighter lines, but well, that's cool to see the tractor like that and trailer. How cool. It could just be left over from me trying to make straighter lines where it didn't work, but we'll see on the return trip if it's going to do that or not. See, it beeps halfway through. That means it changed to a different GPS. Instead of the one line is on the second line now. Yes, it's not doing a full row. I'm just trying to get the row evened out here. And then I have to decipher what line I go to next. It might be here where it takes a V shape and I can't have it go on the other one till I'm like part way through. Like, come on, take this other one. It was kind of hard to get it to take going closest to me here. There we go. So it might be there where I'm missing some. Where it goes in that V shape and I just having problems being far enough over. Oh, see, there we go again. See, it leaves a whole line of green beans there. That's what I'm trying to fix. I'm gonna have a row of green beans to pick up every other row, probably. Not going back over though. That is what's puzzling me is the GPS is doing this. So I went up and down. So basically I did this row and I go all the way to this end of the field. Which takes a lot longer than to go around and around and around. I get what you mean, but yeah, the size of field is gonna take a while, huh? But I think you know see why I'm like, why can't I just go up and down either? Because that'd be a lot quicker. Only a little bit on this road that is getting that much. This way is much more time consuming. We'll see if it fixes the problem. Also kind of curious if my rotating so the lines aren't overlapped would have worked as well. Might definitely work and fix it, but when you're in a time crunch with the new missions, I see you, historian. And that's just how quickly it synchronizes. At least with no mods. Yeah. At first I thought it would be how much time is left before that contract leaves. And it is that, but it's also you literally only have that much time then. No matter when you get the contract, it's been counting down the whole time, right? So if I don't look all the time, then I'm like, okay, I can only take the newer ones, right? If it's gonna take forever. But yeah, different colors blocks are showing up. I'm trying to make a note here for graphic settings. See if anybody else is having the same issue or not. See you, historian. I don't need to be empty too often. This trailer holds quite a bit. If you find a contract that you want to do, I'll borrow equipment for you. Just give me a moment here. You gotta be a little bit closer. Let me finish this row. Oh, I can't harvest when the bunker's open. Okay. Problematic for me when I have GPS set up. There we go. Yeah, see, it unloads quickly and it doesn't hold too much, so. Holds a lot, I mean. It doesn't need to be unloaded very often. Since I have to go around the field this way, It takes a long time to fill up. Might be a hit and miss if Juan's actually in chat. Is he still working? He's in this weird situation where he's at work, but he doesn't have his trailers, but somebody else has loaded his trailers, so now he waits. So he's on in the clock, but can't do much without his trailers. That's a really simplified version of that. It's more complicated. Editing video while you wait for your trailers to return. See, if I didn't go this way, it wants to jump over to that GPS. Then it wants to jump over to that GPS. Okay, problematic here. It jumped off of this GPS, went to that GPS, and then it wants to jump over to the other GPS. Oh, this isn't the fix. That doesn't work. So, once it's done with this line here, this orange or yellow, whatever, then it either chooses the left one or the right one. Yeah. Just now, that would be that close together. It might stick to that, maybe if it's such a smaller jump. If that doesn't work, I really am confused. But it's a learning curve, right? Oh. Is this still part of the original one? Yes, it would be. Okay, just had to check. Rather learn now, early in game. Just clean up this little bit here and that little bit, and you know. Let's see if the next time around if it behaves or not. Yeah, because I don't think you can have too much of a gap in those lines. So historian, is there any contract or anything you want to do? Or if you want to take over this, you can once I figure it out, but I need to figure it out first. Okay. Do I go around one more time, or do I try to do my way? I'll do one's way, and then I'll do my way later on. See if I don't have to go around and around and around. Oh, right. Oh dear. Oh, these lines are different, and well, let's just pick this one here. And come back and do the other ones. I have to even it out somehow. Oh no, that's gonna make one cry. Hey, sorry, Juan. gonna make a green bean cheese slice here for you. This is what it looks when you do 5 degrees. That's how much it changes the GPS. It's kind of cool to see, but at the same time, hopefully it works. Yeah, I'm on the GPS line. I know that. This feels so wrong. Five degrees makes quite the difference. Okay. Let's try it my way and the small wedge. And see if that works. Don't touch anything to the left, but to the right. See if it leaves any green beans. It's interesting that we've done quite a bit of this field and it's just a 0% complete in harvesting this contract. I mean, is that 0% what we've done? 5% at least, I would say. Like, we've done a decent amount. 5 or 10%. It shouldn't be a 0. Hopefully it's not bugged up. Welcome back, Michael. How's it going? Yeah, we're harvesting some green beans. See, I'm shooting off into the trailer here. Lots and lots of green beans. It's one of the new crops on the FS25. Hey, Whiskey Creek, how's it going? Yeah, Maple Bacon Donut Tractor. British flag, Canadian flag. And we got Historian over there. I don't think he wants to do another contract. I do apologize. The flash and blocky black box graphics. Kieran's having the same problem. It's annoying. I don't know if it's a graphics setting or graphics card that we have, or if it's a known problem with FS25. I need to get some more info about that. You guys are making me want donuts again. Yeah, it's really foggy, yep. You missed it earlier, Michael. We had a beautiful lens flare, or sun flare I should say. It was shining through the tree in the morning when the sun came up. It was really pretty. It doesn't seem to be missing anything. Doing it my way. But when we go back to the bigger field here, we'll see if there's a problem. We're through a learning curve with the GPS right now. Changed the angle of the lines. It didn't match up all the way, so it's leaving a row of green beans. And then I changed it now so it wasn't as much of an overlap. And it seems to be working better. But I have to straighten off the lines now to make it look straight again before we can go back to that. So what I mean by that, we made it 45 degrees. It might be hard to show you over here. Yeah. But there's two different lines that wouldn't match up. And left one single row of green beans between. Come on. Yeah, really foggy. Depends on where you have your camera, if it looks nice or if it looks half and half. But I like it. You can turn our lights on. Historian. I still don't like people just hanging around and want to be on camera. Do you want to pick a different contract or something? Because I don't like people just doing what you're doing right now. Unless you're trying to get a screenshot or something. Yes, what? Yes to contract or yes to trying to get a screenshot? Activation will work. Let me see which one. You'll have to let me know. 9 a bar equipment, but that's way bigger than the cultivator we have. Okay, so now you can go do that contract. I mean, it's less money if I didn't borrow the equipment, but I also don't think you would have gotten it done with how small our cultivator is. Because we figured out this timer here is saying you have 16 hours to finish that field now. And if that timer runs out and you're still doing your contract, it just disappears. You don't get to finish it. You don't get a late penalty. It's gone. So you could potentially put all that time and effort into it and have that timer run out. And you are out of luck. I'd rather it be like a late penalty. Late penalties like if you don't deliver all the trees and stuff with some of the contracts, right? Why can't they have you were really late on this. You pay a penalty. Instead of having all that time be for nothing. Permissions for what? Borrow the equipment for you. If you just focus on one contract, that would be cool. I don't know what else you need permission for. Why do you need to reset something already? Are you not being careful? We can't keep having things like, be more careful, please. It's just not gonna work out with you joining if you keep goofing around and crashing. When you're done resetting, let me know, because I'll take that permission away. Because if you keep doing it, then we're gonna have another conversation. I get having lag, and I get driving the vehicle maybe around the area and it goes once in a while, but it can't be happening every stream. So on the far left there, well, not that far left, but you see the one row of green bean that would be missed with the previous GPS. I kept having to clean up one row of green bean, so I had to change the GPS a little bit here. Not sure if this is gonna work with it. Keep going to a different GPS line. I can hear it, but we'll see if it works better. Let's just get this random line here. And I was open to console right now as well. There's no mods right now on here, so nothing's stopping them. GPS is available as a base game. It's embedded in the game, so console players now have GPS as well. That was something we were all pretty excited about. Now there'll be a GPS no matter what. And anybody that has FS25 can have a GPS now. There's actually quite a few things that Giants put in here that used to be a DLC in 22, or a mod, and now it's just included in the game, so I think that's actually pretty awesome. And glad they kept a lot of the forestry DLC and the root crop DLC in production. Even the farm market was a DLC. And they moved that all over. And now it's just base game. You don't have to pay extra for it. I'm sure there's a little other things I don't recall. And then there's certain mods and stuff they've moved over that are now just included. And I think that's pretty awesome. To make you pay extra for it. It makes me curious what they're gonna come out with as DLCs and mods and stuff this time around. Because they've really put so much into this game already for free content. So we'll see what they come up with. And if you don't include the root crops that we had as a DLC, we have 5 new crops. If you include the root crops, we have 8 new crops. And that's not including how many in the greenhouse. That's new. So 2 mushrooms. So 1, 2, 3, 4 new greenhouse plus the mushrooms. So 5, 6. 6 new greenhouse crops as well. So that's pretty impressive on top of the weather and lighting and everything else they've given us. Like, that's just really pretty right there. It's not as cool from that angle, but there, that would be a good screenshot right there. That's really pretty. If it gets windy, that'd be pretty cool. Besides the tornado, just get windy. It does have wind in game. Tells you down here for the wind turbines, it generates electricity. But it would be cool if we really had a lot more wind, like damage, and if your corn lays over from crop destruction or whatever. I know the tornado does that a little bit, but good hail or windstorm. Or even like crop disease. They said we would get in 22 and never gave it to us. But have your crop get moldy or something like that, right? I'm just being nitpicky when I say that. They've really given us a pretty decent game. Now let's try it this way. See if I ruin it or not. Hopefully it works. Oh, we're jumping back and forth between lines, please. Okay, agreed. Historian agrees with me about something. I'll take it as a win. That's prettier right now. My harvesting's still stuck at 0%. I don't get why. Hopefully the contract's not bugged up. Hopefully I'm not doing this for nothing. Oh, it might miss a line. We'll see on the way back. I have a bad feeling about this. I might have to go around and around and around the other way. I'm gonna stream about another 40 minutes and then I'll take a dinner break and then come back again. Well, that worked pretty well for me yesterday. Gives me a chance to get some food and catch up on some family stuff and, rest my voice for a bit. And maybe Google what the blotchy graphic stuff is going on with us. See if I can fix that as well, we'll see. Pretty cool. Created from yelling at you. I didn't mean to say like I was yelling at you, but I definitely feel some frustration if the vehicles are always needing to be reset. See if this works here and it switches the GPS over to the next line. So far it's working. But right there, the beep beep means it moved over to the next GPS line. You don't even notice it, but it does it. So there's a little gap there where it switches to a different GPS line there. You can kind of see it there. And it gets closer and closer and closer to this way. Teeny gap right there. See where the orange yellow line stops and the white begins? That's a whole different GPS line there. And it previously was like that, much bigger gap there you can see, and then it was missing green beans that way. So then when I changed it to 40, there's 5 degrees there. Then it became closer together, and now I don't miss anything. So a little bit of learning curve with GPS there. Maybe change what direction it goes in from auto to a different angle degree like I did. Just a heads up to check that and make sure you don't have a gap between your lines where you're miscrop and have to go back and get it all. Almost out of water, so hopefully the next half hour goes without me not having something to drink. We'll see. I just got my driver's license this year, so I might be the best one to ask in a way. Like in terms, I know we live in different areas, right? So your state will be completely different from where I live. It depends if you're trying just to get your basic drivers, or I don't know how your licensing works over there. I would recommend shoulder checks. They're gonna look for that in tests. You need to do left and right shoulder checks all the time. Even when you're stopped, before you go, look to the right in case a bike is on your right hand side and came up, right? You need to constantly be looking in your mirror, front, back, side, right. They want to see your eye movement during a test, and your shoulder, your head turning. You can't just look straight ahead. Something else I would recommend is parallel parking. It was on my test. Also, they are very strict over here. I'm not sure where you are. But over here, they're very strict about speeding in school zones or playground or wherever there's a lower speed limit. They will take you down those roads in those areas. So if you're getting ready for a test, really make sure you know where you shouldn't be speeding, because you will fail. They also take you to like a 4-way stop and a roundabout, things like that. So they want to make sure you know right away, basically, who goes first when you're stopped at a certain stop sign and roundabout and all that. They want to make sure you're comfortable with the vehicle, and at least up here you can't ask for help from them during the test. You can ask for clarification about what they meant for you to go do, but you can't ask them to be a teacher during the test. You have to know how to back up as well, legally, like without a... Well, you can use a backup camera, but you can't depend on a backup camera. At least where I live, the law might be completely different where you live. But know how to look behind you when you're backing up. There's certain parts where you legally have to have your head turned, and certain parts where you don't have to, and things like that. Your testing area has stalls for you to park in for your test. Back into the stall when you show up. It'd be easier when you're nervous to just leave straight away, go out instead of trying to back out of your stall when the test begins. And then when you return at the end, is usually you back into your stall again. So go to where your car would be parked with the instructor. Get to know the area like Juan says. Get to know how to back in and out, of the stall where you're going to have to park with the instructor during the test. I'm trying to think of what else, but it's a lot of them wanting to make sure you know the basics and you're confident. That you have to at least be comfortable with the vehicle that you're on the road with. Hey Gaming Joy, how's it going? So I haven't jumped into your streams last day or so. I saw you were doing a couple of them. So hopefully that helps you, Historian. If you have any direct questions about a certain aspect, like directly, like about backing up or this or that, let me know, or anything. There are some great sources on YouTube as well. If you just go passing driver test in your state, like you'll find some videos about it. Yeah, I'm in my middle 30s and I just got my driver's license this year, so I mean, it took a while for me to be confident and comfortable with it. These green beans are definitely taking a while, but it's fun to be doing a new crop. I'm enjoying it. I think we figured out the GPS issue. It's not missing anything now. And I don't have to go around the hill, or the field, I mean. And just go up and down, which is saving time. Go in here once in a while, but it's quieter. It just gives me a little break from the noise. Oh, that little monitor's not on. Interesting. That's okay. AC unit in there. Some other controls. Who knows what, but yeah. Dirty footprints. I kinda like that. Yeah, that before, but it's always kind of cool. I still don't have a body though. It's kind of sad, but it's there. This fog just makes this game so much beautiful. Adds a lot to the game. It's a lot of realism in a way. Come on, can we grab the right line here? Kind of takes a little bit to grab the right line where it can branch off like that. Plain green beans is what I should have called this stream. I didn't know I was doing green beans when I started, but it's kind of tempting to change the name. Kind of here, you can see the green beans flying in. Trying with the fog a little bit. Oh, yeah, kicked out historian. I haven't trained anybody else in multiplayer yet, so I'm not sure how buggy that is or how lagged out it is or not, or if there's any problems with that aspect of the game yet. Just a little bit left of that line there. Maybe after this it'll not be as buggy. But we'll see on the next line back if it's good or not. It's very laggy. I wonder why. I mean, this is hosted on my computer instead of a server. I don't have that set up. When I do, it will be a North American map. Maybe that will fix some of the lag there. There's quite a bit distance between where you're located and where I'm located, so. So see, they moved the frames per second down there, but did they get rid of your ping? So you know how lagged out it is? I don't see that number anywhere. To be able to glance down by the mini-map and see how bad the lag was. Oh, you don't see it when you're hosting? I guess I never thought about it. I mean, it makes sense now, but... Yeah. I so used to be on Dream Portal. Which will be interesting to see how that runs right now. G-Portal has any bugs or if it's good to go. curious. Is the Sense Team database yet? It wasn't yesterday. There we go. Let's show the screen here. So it says, oh, I got a chat here somewhere. Yeah, they would, Coyote. Yep. So 44,200 people in game right now. So there was 120,000 people, 126,000. It was 127,000 people at one time yesterday. But, you know, it's quieting down for the night, right? So about 2000 UTC is when it's usually the busiest around there. What time is it right now? 12:39. So 4 hours ago, roughly. Just trying to think of when I want to stream if people are around this time. So right like 1 o'clock, give or take, is when it's starting to peak. If I'm doing my math correctly. Something to keep an eye on. Let's get my chat back again. It's getting so bright out. I do have my graphics maxed out, but I definitely would agree. It would be hard on your laptop. It definitely, yep. It would be interesting to see if the lowest settings would even work, but it would be hard. Especially in this game where so much has changed and like the forestry DLC and stuff is basically included for free, right? It's like you would like FS25. Ooh, come on. Saving, you save a lot. So you have like dead wood, harvesting, rock removal, wood transport. I think I saw somebody do like straw harvest. There's a couple other different new type of contracts you can do. You don't like it? I have very little to complain about. The one major thing you probably are seeing on my screen right now are those annoying glitches. The big blocky, sometimes black, but red or purple. I don't know if it's a graphics setting or graphics card issue. Kieran's having the same problem. I don't know if other people are having the problem. But it's been annoying me, and I need to just figure it out. The missing equipment. Oh yeah. I spent a lot of time. You get the Blackie flashes too. Okay, so it might be a FS25 thing. I was wondering if you were getting those. I missed the lime station and the herbicide station, like fill points, right? Storage. There's a few things where I'm like, oh, I can't wait. A couple mods would be nice, but I'm really loving most of this game. It feels new, it's really refreshing. So much has changed that I feel like it was a good investment. And that it's gonna keep me happy for a while. Awesome. That's exciting. I know there's probably going to be so many mods, it's going to be overwhelming actually to make sure you've seen all the mods when they come out. I'm looking forward to a few production ideas I'm hoping people are doing. If not, I might test my hand at it, but there's a couple things where I'm like, it's so obvious to me I would make that production that maybe somebody else has thought of it. I'll take a look and see, give it a month or so, right, see if it comes out. But I love the new crops, the new greenhouse crops as well. There's a lot of different things to do in this game. Yep. The more people get it, more giants might fix it in a patch quickly. Gaming Joy probably has an NVIDIA graphic card, like Karen might do, so it could be NVIDIA's problem too. Yeah, it's limited equipment, but at the same time, I don't think it's unplayable. We're spoiled. We're used to years of 22 mods, right? Yep, so you updated to 4090, yep. I don't know which one I have, but it was up there, around there. So you definitely are having that effect as well. Let's go setting. So let's bring that over. No, go away there. Okay. NVIDIA. I have a GeForce RTX 4080 Super. That's one I have. It's handling the game pretty good for maxed out graphics. I've been watching it. I'm pretty surprised how well it's doing. So yeah, maybe Giants is aware of what's going on and will have a patch out quickly for us. The game's playable with it, but it will drive you bonkers. And it probably drives all the viewers bonkers. I haven't gotten to rain or snow yet, but the fog, the sun flare, the moon, I'm loving so many different aspects of it. The ripples from swimming. I took a walk down to the neon lights at night, and that was cool to walk around the city that way. I watched some of the re-release stuff, but I didn't spend the whole weekend watching, so there's a lot of stuff I'm discovering by myself. The in-cab stuff, I'm not playing in-cab right now, but I prefer almost in-cab nowadays. I used to not touch it at all, and now it's like, I love the mirrors, I love the suspension and bouncing around. The tire deformation on the field is really cool. Contract number is not going up in the corner. I'm kind of hoping if I empty this into that trailer, deliver that trailer, we'll see if it actually goes up or not. I mean, the trailer won't be full, but at this point I'm wondering if I'm spending all my time doing nothing. The contract for cultivating that historian's doing is at 41%. I'm gonna have to finish that one too. Oh, no. Turn that off accidentally. am going to change some of those key bindings. I'm going to stream about 10 minutes more, then I'm going to take a break for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Well, if you turn them off, then they go away, but like ones that I wish they would just, you line up, drive, and they disappear. And then you line up, they're there, then they disappear. Like, I think, was it VCA that had it in 22? Where briefly there when you wanted to line up, and then it just goes away after 5 seconds or whatever. It would be pretty nice to have that happy medium for people that want it, but then don't want it. Yeah, the enhanced. I was trying to think of which one had it. I liked it, and it's definitely something maybe they can do, maybe if they update. I don't know if Giants ever will, but I am not doing GPS again. Every time I turn the lines off, it turns GPS off and it gets me. I'm doing straight line still, which was not activated. That's why GPS has been on, is that I changed the lines from auto to a certain angle degree, and they didn't line up. There's 2 different lines, and then I had overlap. I had to fix that, but now we're all lined up again, not missing anything. It was just a little learning curve. But you can say I'm kind of paranoid about this contract not being finished if it's not going to count up in percentage. We're 74% full for our green beans here. I don't have fresh green beans, but I have a can of green beans, and they might just become part of my dinner tonight. I have to do something not to think about all those donuts that Whiskey and Juan were sharing earlier. Seems like the maintenance level isn't really changing at all. The fuel level is. Maybe for contracts the maintenance level doesn't change? So you think by now, from doing this much of the field, that would not be 100% maintenance level. Maybe for contracts they just want you to be able to finish the contract and not get marked down, so they make it so you don't have to worry about it. I need like a macro key that does all these button smashing for me in one go. I know you can program one. It's like, I just need to get it figured out. When I come back from dinner, we'll see if we can finish up these 2 contracts. And then maybe go through the winter, see if we get any snow or rain. Get spring where we can work on our fields again. I'll probably pay off as much loan as I can before I do that. There's less interest I have to pay. We have a whole bunch of debt to pay off. And while I would like to do contracts for a while, I kind of wanted to get some new content in of planting our rice and things like that, and then slowly slow down and do contracts and stuff again. Plant some, I think, spinach. I want to do spinach for that production. I'm debating if I want to do green beans. I just did it here. Contractor peas. Did 2 crops on the 2 fields that we own. Or I can just do spinach on both of them. I mean, if I have to buy or lease a machine, it would be the easiest way to save money, is just to make the same crop on both fields. I can't afford it, even with a loan, to buy the machine to harvest the new crops. I'll have to lease it this time around. The 5% full here, and then we still have that bit of the green beans field over there to do as well after this. Making pretty good progress though. It's time consuming, but it also isn't as draining as potatoes are. You can do a lot more. I might do a little bit of potato with the root crops for the potato soup and all that stuff. I think you can do. I want to do the soup factory. I did a little bit in Sri Lanka, and the canned foods and all that, but I want to get more into it. And this map would be a really good one to stick with that kind of production and do all the new crops and greenhouse stuff on this map. And then I want to get into water buffalo, maybe chickens for eggs. So that would be good for a couple mods or something that I want to do. Getting more and more foggy. Yes, I love the construction projects. They really listened, I think, to how people liked the roller coaster and the boats. And then they did the pianos and stuff, right? I think they really listened to how much we enjoyed that kind of stuff. And they really took it to heart and made it a big thing. I also know with one of the maps that Kieran played, it wasn't a mod hub, he would construct houses and factories and stuff, and maybe that inspired them as well. Is this is really cool and popular with people that play this map, and we could put it in this game. I love that part of the game like that, and so I'm really glad they put it in 25 as well. I love the small scale projects, and also the small scale production factories. I love, I'm trying not to laugh about that. I love when I go in here to, oh, wrong button. You gotta wait for it to save. With your factories and stuff, and you can pick these small ones. I already have a sort of food factory place on my farm, but I love these small ones and the sell points. I actually quite enjoy that you can start from that. Get that going before you invest in the bigger one. I'm really excited to see what mods come out. Like, now that we have our hands on the game and can see what... I'm just going to empty the trailer. Or empty this into the trailer. Now that we can see, we get ideals and we feel for it a little bit more and get inspired. I think I'm gonna empty this into the trailer and probably deliver the trailer. It won't be full, but I just want to see that percentage go up for the field, hopefully, contract. And then after that, I'll call it a stream for now, get some dinner, and then I'll be back afterwards. Probably at 7 o'clock Pacific. There's quite a bit in this trailer. I'm sure we're able to deliver it and have that number go up. I love seeing in the top how full the trailer is when you're close to it. That's so nice. That's a decent sized trailer. Green beans right there. I don't think we're going very far to deliver them. I'll have to look at the bigger map again. Oh, we're going all the way down to the grain elevator in the harbor. Go over. No. Trying to see the best way there. Can I tag this so it shows up? Not without going here first. Gotcha. And I love when you tag something, it has a countdown for how many meters or distance you have it set in. That comes up like that. And let's see, know how far away you are, in case you're completely lost about where you're going. I should turn my lights on. So I'm probably going to get ran over by a few cars with this traffic. Yeah, it'd be very visible. So this trailer is 65% full. It's hard not to cut across the road here. Kind of curvy over here. I think we're out of the fog enough to turn the lights off. Oh, this is like an old gas station. Nozzle hub. That looks pretty cool. Oh, oops, sorry. Oh yeah, you honked at me. Oh, they can be sassy. Honking, they pass you. Yeah. Like that. See if we can find our way through the city here. Probably get honked at because I don't know where I'm going. one-way street. Let's take that. That feels safe. You can't have much bigger equipment going down here. I'll have to keep that in mind as I grow the farm. Can't go straight. Oh, I'm gonna curb it. Light post. Oh boy. That was a fail, but it worked. Well, there's actually a light here. Does it actually change? I wonder. I'm not gonna stick around and find out, but I wonder if it changes. Be nice enough to stop. Yield. I'm not going to yield to anybody. Looks good. Okay, over here, we'll deliver that and call it a stream for a couple hours. There we go. Hopefully this counts up. Oh, can we change? Tip side. Oh. I don't have access to this land, so I can't tip it unless it's through the green door. Okay. I guess that's what we get to do. You can see the moving floor pushing it farther back. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the contract has gone up to 15% since I have delivered 74%. So we're getting there. Okay. Thank you everybody for joining, tuning in and watching, hitting the like, chatting, subscribing, everything. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I will see you back here tonight, or I will be back here tomorrow morning. Adios. Or tomorrow afternoon probably again. That's better.